This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. Before we get this playoff game going, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is where all the bragging rights and all that has happened before is on the line. As you know, the Big Ten has won the last several national championships, and these SEC players want to let them know we are ready to compete. A lot on the line, a lot of bragging rights, but more importantly, an opportunity to move on to the next round of the playoffs. I expect there to be a lot of chirping back and forth here, guys. We'll see how it is down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Moore. Looking deep on the very first play. The pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joel, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile,
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you on this defense, they are energized right now.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the wideout goes in motion. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it. And they're able to do it here for a first down.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that...
Touchdown, Tigers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Back. It's Moore. Here comes the pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
scanning the field. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Well, he's got some space here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now second and 3. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
Well, you can tell he was diving for that first down marker, and he's going to come up just a touch short. But, boy, good awareness right there. And the defense was in full pursuit. They're doing a nice job as well. This is just good football all the way around.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a second.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Here comes the rush. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
This offensive line is just getting beat up. What a great pass rush. Again, they've already sacked the quarterback a couple of times in this game, and you can tell that's now affecting the way that he's playing, his timing, what he's seeing down the field. His eyes are creeping down from looking at the coverage to looking at the pass rush. These guys up front, they are owning the game right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. What a pitch and catch in the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He goes out of bounds. The gain moves it right to the 45.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
To throw, it's Levitt. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. A throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here comes a handoff. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling, and
it's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Using his legs, it's Durham. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. An RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's got room to run. Look out. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to chuck it again. Coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys who really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He escapes the pocket. Using his... The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Now it looks like we got... Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The game is now tied.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. He'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hall.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
To throw, it's Raiola. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And that sets up a return. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so explosive. You can see the speed, and here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play, a huge momentum swing in this game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's just a punch in the gut for this offense. They have the exact right play call. It's a good route and a beautiful ball, and he just drops it. Those are the types of plays you're going to remember late in this game. You've got to connect when it's there, and that was a dagger waiting to happen, and they can't pull it in.
Quick throw to the left, and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. A handoff from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, I know they'd love to get into the end zone, but Chris, I think in this situation you take the points. There's a lot of game left, and you've got to cap this drive with points. You cannot go out there and fail on a 4th down and walk off the field. You give all the momentum to that opposition if you do that.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The delay of game backs them up. Now 2nd and long after the unforced error. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly, and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect a safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The Tigers look to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Dump off caught by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They can't stop him. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Raiola. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective, as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joel, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
To the air, it's Raiola. The pressure's on. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they're kind of forced into that situation. Really, it was a product of the sack on the last play. And now you've got to force the ball down the field. Never want to be in that situation as a quarterback where you feel like you have to press it down the field. This one falls incomplete, and this team's likely going to have to punt.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Hands it off on the counter. Past the 45. He's got some space. Look out. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He's got a crease. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a 3rd and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keeping it on the ground here. Sees an opening. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Wideouts now clustered. On the ground, it's Berry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll run it here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Moore. Tackled, but 1st down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. Unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking to throw. It's Guayola. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And now the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
Grinding away on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff on a counter. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, The eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them onto something for next week and beyond. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Hall. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side, build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down.
Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. To throw, it's Levitt. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.